And welcome to another edition of Asian Television. I am here on the last day, that's right, the closing event for the 10th annual ReelWorld Film Festival in the heart of downtown Toronto. Now, this festival is unlike any others. It actually features a variety of countries and different cultures coming together. Challenges, successes, overcoming adversity, right here, only at this film festival. Now, it is the 10th year, and we want to see what's happened, what's changed, what successes, what challenges have come through at the last day here of the ReelWorld Film Festival. I'm here with Canadian recording artist jsin. How you doing today?
Good, how you doing?
I'm great. So tell us your involvement with ReelWorld.
Well, actually on Friday was the video premiere, so my first single called Inside. We had our premiere at the music video segment of the ReelWorld Film Festival, so pretty exciting stuff.
What was it like to actually see your work here with so many people?
It's an honor, first of all, and then just being around people and meeting other artists and actors and actresses who have kind of gone through the hustle and the struggle, and to get your movie or your video in a festival and watching it on the big screen, it's awesome. It's really an honor to be here.
And jsin, have you been involved with ReelWorld in the past?
No, this is the first time. So and my involvement with Vikas is he produced my album, so it's a big thing for both of us. So.
And in terms of creativity and your vision, did you find that Vikas was able to meet exactly what you were looking for?
Absolutely not. Actually, the funny thing with Vikas is I think what we came up with together was really awesome, and it's a credit to him to hearing what I want, but also he forced me to be patient to hear his ideas, and I think together we came up with something that's really, in my mind, very, very powerful. So it was great working with him.
And I talked to him as well about inspiration, people you look up to. Where does that come from for you?
Primarily musically, it comes from Axl Rose, Tom York of Radiohead. And then I think there's a lot of life experiences I think went into the album, so hard to say.
And theme-wise, is there any sort of themes that you concentrate your music on?
I don't know if I consciously concentrate on a theme, but I'd say the motto of my album is keep it real, which is just the songs are about real life experiences. They're about me. There was no intention behind the songs. They kind of just came out the way they were. And we tried to make the music that best complemented, the lyrics and the feel of the song. So, yeah, it's very real. So, keep it real is definitely the slogan for the album. And
anyone particular that you'd like to work with in the next couple of years?
Oh, it's a long list. I've actually met a lot of artists here that I'd like to work with. So, I don't know. It really depends on what opportunity comes up, but I don't have any names off the top of my head. And
now that we're here at the closing festival, we're here on the last day of the 10th anniversary. Anything you'd like to say about the ReelWorld Festival itself?
Well, it's been good to see just the press it's getting, the attention, because I think it warrants it. Seeing some of the films and the videos, I mean, just to see people enjoying it and celebrating it is, that's all I'm looking forward to tonight.
Well, we wish you all the best. I'm sure we'll be seeing lots more of you in the future.
Thank you very much.
And welcome back to ATN. I'm here with Vikas Kohli. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How are you doing, Priya?
I'm great. And you have a huge involvement with the music industry, not only here in Toronto, but all over the world.
Yeah, I guess so. I've done a lot of projects with artists, from India, UK, US, and Canada, obviously, because that's where I'm based. I like different genres of music, so whoever's willing to work with me, I'll talk to them, right?
And Vikas, tell us a bit about the ReelWorld Film Festival. How did you get involved with the films here?
Sure. Well, it was just, ReelWorld was nice enough to pick up two projects that I was associated with. The first one was a film called Shanti Baba Ram and the Dancers of Hope. I contributed a Bollywood-style track to that, the title track for that film. And then there's another artist by the name of jsin, who's this fantastic rock artist, and his video premiered as in the music video night here at ReelWorld, and I produced his album, his debut album as well. So I had these two projects, one a rock artist, one a Bollywood song, and then ReelWorld said, "You're in the festival." I said, "Okay, I'll be there."
So the music industry globally, where do you think it's headed?
I guess you use the word globally. I think that's the key point, that now genres are not isolated to small pockets around the world. Everything's getting crossed over. People are hearing lots of different styles. Like the fact that ReelWorld is such a good festival for multicultural artists, filmmakers, and then, I get to put in the music there too. So, people here, if they come to the ReelWorld Festival, they'll hear the rock music, they'll hear the Bollywood tunes, they'll hear all sorts of other great songs, and see lots of films. And that's what's happening with the music scene all the time. I just finished a track where it's a Portuguese artist, but there's an Indian rapper on it, and there's a Jamaican dancehall artist on the track as well. And I think, 5 or 10 years ago, that would have been insane to think of, and now it's maybe unusual, but I think it piques people's curiosity because people have heard all those different genres a little bit, so if we pull them together, they get exposed to it just that much more.
And where does your inspiration, your sound for music, where does that come from?
Well, I think it comes from my sideburns, and that's it. No, I have to give credit to my older brother coming home when I was younger with all sorts of tapes that had bad language on it. There were rock and roll tapes, and I thought, wow, that's really cool. I don't hear that in the Bollywood films, and I don't hear that on the radio. And it opened my mind up to this whole other world of music that was going on that you don't know when you're 13 years old or 12 years old. So I just got hooked at that point and just been straight on gunning for music since then.
Now, let's say you had no limitations. What instruments would you mix together to create that perfect sound?
I don't have any limitations. There you go. So, to be honest, I think I have a bit of a reputation with the artists that I work with of actually doing kind of weird things like that. I've put, I produced a punk album and we put Dole on it, right? I'll do anything that I think is interesting and cool and hopefully, piques people's interest. Unusual thing. I have another pop song that I put Chinese instruments on it, but it's an English song. Anything to make it fun and interesting for the listener, right?
And Vikas, if you could work with anybody in the next couple of years, who would that magical person be?
There's a lot of artists out there that I really like. Some of them are dead, unfortunately. But I think right now, you know what? Tom Waits would be pretty damn cool to work with. And Lady Gaga. If I can get them together on a track, that would be the coolest track I could think of right there.
So who knows? We might see that happening very soon.
I'll put in some calls. If you know anybody, you make some calls.
We want to congratulate you on your success and wish you all the best.
Well, thanks a lot. Hope you have fun at the festival.
Thank you.